My dad played for Brigids. Dad was captain of the senior team and played, I think, 7 county finals and lost 7 county finals. But I definitely remember down at matches with Dad and going to games with Dad and down to training and handing out the jerseys and just being involved with the club from as soon as my earliest memories.
The underage kind of focus for the club was kicking off around the time. This did only have one pitch and a small dressing room set up. It didn't matter what age you are, there was no nursery or anything organised like that there would be nowadays. And just started playing there, and that was it when I fell in love with Gaelic football.
Do you know, looking back, it's all a mad blur of day. Like the range of emotions that we went through that day, from even beforehand and the bus up, and just kind of the crack that you're having, and the kind of the nervous excitement and that whole build-up.
I don't think we ever kind of were too worried about the opponents in the All-Ireland final. We were confident enough ourselves that if we go out and play well, we can beat whoever's put in front of us.
They had won so many titles, it was hard not to take them seriously, but they kind of had a similar trajectory to ourselves in one sense,
There was no panic. We didn't have time to panic. We were kind of your head points down. You're putting your shoulder to the wheel. But we managed to somehow claw our way back in. Senan got a great goal,
and Senan's goal after whatever 10-12 minutes was the real turning point for us in that game. To recover from the bad loss and to bring the game within a manageable deficit, that allowed us to go on and claw back the rest of it as the game went on. A nice ball fell for me in the second half, all right, and just first thing came into my head was to punch it, and thankfully went into the bottom corner. Hadn't really ever tried it before. I think there was one goal in a college game for Trinity years back where a similar thing happened, and it went into the corner as well. But it was just pure instinctive. Certainly wasn't premeditated. I couldn't have reacted that quickly on a premeditated decision. So yeah, thankfully it went in, brought us level.
Don't know how we pulled it off or how we even thought not to catch it, but it was just kind of instinctive, and that put us back to level. And then it was kind of game on. Then we're back in the game, and I guess the last 15 minutes were big nerves on both sides. They missed 2 frees, and we dropped a couple of balls short into the keeper's hand, and it was kind of it was to and fro. It was one of them kind of nobody really wants to win it, nobody wants to lose it kind of occasions.
I don't think any team went more than a point ahead, and it was real tit for tat, and it was like first team blinks loses kind of a job. I was there close enough to when it happened, and Garage Cunniff just got a hand to John Small's hand pass, and Niall Graham was able to sweep in front of Jason Whelan for the crucial turnover, and we worked the ball back up the pitch, and frankly the man you'd want there, other than Senan maybe, to kick a point over the bar, got on the ball as he always wants to do in the crucial moments, and slotted it over. It's just sweet.
When you think about it, it's such fine margins that get you over the line or don't get you over the line. We were one interception away from maybe losing the game. It really is that close. You only get a certain window of opportunity to play for that team, and growing up, you're seeing your dad and his friends playing, and then 20 years later you're in, and in 20 years' time there'll be the next generation playing, and that's that special thing about our club and every club. And obviously it's a massive thing to have been part of that team for so long.
The first thing that came into your head is we've actually done this, we've won the big one. What we've always wanted to do since maybe 2005, that this is in the back of our mind. Maybe it's like a kid on Christmas morning, uncontrollable excitement because he sees a good present, they don't know how to react. Same with us, just them first few moments. Time stands still, you just want to, you're in the moment with your mates on the pitch. It's an incredible feeling.